Hi, Rasmus users. I'm so excited to show you our new update that will allow you to pull your program modifications into your session note. So let's start by setting this up to allow us to be able to do this. So the first thing that you'll need to do is somebody from your organization with manager level access will need to go into settings, sessions, supervision mode. Keep in mind that this is only something that can be utilized if you do have a premium subscription or an enterprise level subscription. What we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and under this program modification section, and you can display this however you want. It's fully customizable. Under dynamic fields, we're going to select program modifications. This will allow us to pull in the program modifications from our program modification change log into the supervision note within a live supervision session, and therefore pull it into the note itself. So let's talk about how we're actually going to get it into the note itself. So the next step is, after we set this up, is we have to adjust our session note template. So to access your note templates, we're actually not going to go here under note templates anymore. We're going to select templates and we're going to select notes. So here you can see I've selected the note template that I want to add this to, and you can see that I have a supervision notes and data field. This is one of these custom fields of the field type session data table, and I've made sure that I've selected supervisor notes to be pulled into that data table. So if we go in and take a look at this actual field, we'll see here that it's a session data table. This is the information I'm pulling in from the actual data in the session. And then we are including those supervisor notes that I just added that program modification dynamic field to. So now I'm going to show you what this looks like when we actually supervise a session. So now I am using live supervision mode. You can see here that this program modifications field is filled out. And now if I go and actually modify one of these programs here, and I'll just go ahead and I'll switch a few target statuses. And we'll put this one back into acquisition. When I hit save, what I type here in my change log is what's going to pull into that supervision note. So if I put switched the status of 2 targets to acquisition, I can then hit apply. And now you'll see that that information from the change log pulled here into this supervision note. Now I can add any other information that I want. I can remove this. If I don't necessarily want to include that, I can always remove that as well and just type whatever I want. Now, one thing I do just want to point out is if I go back in and make another change to my program and make another entry on my change log, that is not going to pull into the note a second time. So it's only going to be that first entry on your change log that you submit when you are editing a program that will show up here in this program modifications field. So now, once I have ended my supervision, I'm going to complete my note and we're going to see what that looks like. So now you can see, because we have that session data table that pulls in to this session note with these supervision notes included, you can see here that those program modification notes that I made on the change log of the program itself has been added here, along with any of that other manual information that I've added. So then I just sign my note and save it. And that is all there is to including that those program modifications directly in your session note without having to type the information twice.